welcome to Passion for Fashion, your weekly peek into Indonesia's fabulous world of style. I'm Janice Hermijanto, and this week we're going to meet a legend in Indonesia's fashion world. Let's meet the talented Carmanita in today's Star Spotlight. It's obvious that art runs through her veins. Her grandmother, a music composer, and her mother, a batik artisan. Carmanita has been long acquainted with batik textiles and fabrics ever since she was just a child. This in turn has been projected in her designs today. Hey everyone, I'm here with an inspiring Carmanita. How are you today?
I'm fine, Janice.
Well, the viewers and I would love to know what exactly pushed you to become a fashion designer.
Actually, it wasn't my dream to become like this. But there is a quote. Yes, when I was small, I dreamed to be famous. I dreamed to be on the spot. I dreamed to be the center. Later on, it becomes an inspiration from my grandmother, actually.
So I realized that you use batik a lot.
Since we have the crafters, we have our own industry, so might as well expanding batik into a more wearable item like dresses, tops, etc.
I loved how your style is very laid back, kind of flowy, but it still accentuates the women's beauties. It still accentuates that part.
You remember there were trends on being fitted or loose or whatever. For me, most of all, women don't want to be shown if they are a little bit full, right? So I think my kind of clothing is fit or suitable and looks good, it feel good also for women who have problem and no problem.
So Carmanita, please summarize your journey for us as a fashion designer.
You have to start making something, doing something recognized by people, and possibly you have to win an award or whatever. That's how I started. I was a banker, right? And then suddenly I decided to open my own business in the garment business. Because when I came back from the States after my school, it was booming in Indonesia was the garment business. Since I have this capacity and facilitation for my grandmother to create my own textile, so people advised me to follow this competition. And then I won. Since then, I'm entitled to use my name as a designer.
With time, Carmanita has progressively inserted the universal element into her batik creations. Her belief that Carmanita's revolution on batik will in turn make batik seen as an artistic masterpiece. Carmanita's work can be found in many department stores worldwide. So you are also an observer of the universal character in traditional cloth. Please explain a bit more about what this actually means.
I observe in many countries they have their own motif, right? Like India, they have this paisley type. Paisley is like paisley, like leaves. And then I travel to Turkey, Istanbul, Bursa. It's all the old ancient, Ottoman, their pattern is another one. And then I went to Japan, right? They also have their own ideas. And all those patterns become my inspiration to apply in my Indonesian batik. So that's what I call the universal. It becomes something modern in batik, something new.
That's a fascinating perspective.
Right?
So how would you want women to feel when they're wearing clothes?
Batik is something that, I don't want to think about for that thing. I just wear batik to go to the, it's like, instead of, I wear my black gown, I wore that last week, But when they just wear their sarung in batik and nice beautiful tops of comme des garçons or whatever, they already feel it's okay,
One fascinating innovation from Carmanita is a combination of traditional patterns with forms of nature. She also combines traditional colors with modern ones. Wow, Carmanita, I'm actually so amazed by these designs right now. So this is your latest collection for 2015,
yes,
for Jakarta Fashion Week, yeah? What? How come you didn't use batik, actually?
To be honest, this last year I was not really prepared.
What?
Because I was doing a lot of other projects.
So So how did you get your inspiration for the
That's it.
floral?
The more I'm pushed to the corner, the more I feel like I'm suffocated. The idea came.
I can definitely see the universal character.
That's it.
Like what you explained now that I've seen all these amazing designs. So Carmanita, explain to us exactly what this is.
This is a shawl actually. Carmanita batik has never been pencilized, no draws, no nothing. What I do is only making the frame by pencil, very thin, so they know their barrier where they go.
This is all hand.
It's all
handmade.
hand, yeah.
Wow. I also actually heard that you make one pair of clothing. You never make two.
Never.
So it's like one for one person.
Okay. What I do here, no pattern, right? Everything is being moulaged and dropped on the mannequin. I don't cut, I do it on the mannequin straight. The pin that is important here is my pins, the pins and the stitching, that's it. Wouldn't you love to go somewhere else you don't have to worry that people wearing the same clothes?
I would love that
I
because
think
I
all
always
women.
have that problem. So Carmenita, a lot of young designers nowadays, they use a little bit of essence of the traditional cloth in their designs. How would you advise the designers to keep it like an ongoing trend instead of just like, just as a...
Temporary.
Exactly, temporary hit.
There could be two answers to that. If they use in any Indonesian cloth, they have to buy, right? They have to go searching and buy. If you say temporarily, because you have to understand if you use Indonesian cloth, let's say from weaving, not from batik. The width of the weaving is like what? 90, 70 centimeter. They have to be creative in that small piece of cloth. I don't bother about the fabric, I bother about the styling, but both have to work together.
So as such an inspirational person in this industry, what advice would you give the young and vibrant designers there?
My advice is, when you want to become a real designer, you have to take a line. One Tirta myself and Prayudi come out, same batik, even Obin. People can already see, this Carmanita, that's Obin, that's Iwan Tirta. You have to have, even not with cloth, your style of fashion. Oh, that's Itang, oh, that's Gaya. You have to have that line. You're just not making clothes, but you have to create your own icon, your own branding, your own styling, so people recognize you.
So Carmenita, thank you so much for your time and your knowledge and wisdom on textiles.
Thank you for coming here and exploring me.
Stay tuned with us because after the break, we're going to check out the spectacular show from Zalora with the known Indonesian Muslim designers.